Hello, everybody. Hope we're doing well. General here today, and we're in for another episode of how to make a cracked deep slate bricks. How do we do it? Well, we'll get straight into it. So basically, deep slate is a very interesting, right? Because basically, it's found between Y level 16 to about bedrock level, and basically, like normally when you find them, it's in its deep slate version, until you, of course, break through it with a pickaxe, and you're able to acquire it as cobalt deep slate, right? So then it's also basically it normally affects what's around it sometimes. So you can have like deep slate gold, deep slate iron, which is really cool, and that's just a little bit about it as well. And basically, there's a lot of things that you can craft with it too, which is really cool, like stairs and so on. And let's get straight into it. So basically, we're gonna start by stepping outside of our mansion here and locating trees for some wood. Once we've done that, we're gonna close the door behind us. And of course, what we are gonna be doing is we're then gonna be using our where is it? It should say cobalt deep slate, but because it doesn't say cobalt deep slate, it should be fine. I think I've burnt it through the furnace. Yeah, I've put it all through the furnace. I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it was originally cobalt deep slate, and it's all become deep slate. So what we are going to be doing, guys, is of course, yeah, we'll just start with making our furnace, our crafting table. Sorry. So if you put it through here, it gives you what's called cherry planks, and or any planks really. I'm just using this log here. But then what you do also do is, of course, once you've got your cherry planks, which is just showing you, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Any other planks is totally fine, by the way, and it gives you a crafting table. Now, into our crafting table here, basically what you are going to be doing is, of course, you're going to be using either cobblestone or even blackstone. If you've got blackstone and cobblestone are basically way too similar to be different. So one is like another version of what the cobblestone is. So basically, you make your crafting table by placing cobblestone all around here, like so, but not in the middle. And then you get yourself a furnace. So it'll be something like this. Like this. So you do that with your cobblestone that looks like this. Like this. And once you've placed them all around here, like so, you get yourself a furnace. And basically what you're then going to be needing to do, of course, now that you're here, is putting your cobalt deep slate here, which is what I originally had until I cooked it. And then when you cook it, it'll give you your deep slate here. Now that you've got your deep slate, which I've already got here because it's already cooked, you then need to, of course, come back to your crafting table. And what you then need to do is you should now have the deep slate, which I've got here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1 second. Oh, no, sorry. What you're supposed to do is, now that you've done this, you've got your deep slate here. What you then need to do is put your cobblestone through a furnace here. So when you put this up here, it'll cook it into what's called stone. Why do we need this? And I'll show you in a second. You're also going to need iron ore, which you mine from underground as well. And basically when you put it up here, it also gives you here what's called iron ingots here. Now what we're going to be doing is using the iron ingots, place one up there, and then place our stone, which I've got here, as 1, 2, 3, like so. It's going to give you stone cutter. Into the stone cutter here, what we are going to be doing is, of course, placing your, where is it? It should be your deep slate now. It's right here. Deep slate, and ladies and gentlemen, it should give you what's called deep slate bricks, right? So when it gives you, oh my goodness. When it gives you your deep slate bricks, all right, it's right here. So you just quickly select it, however amount you need. And now this is one way to get your deep slate bricks. There is another way which I'll show you guys as a fan also, and it's polished deep slate. So when you put your deep slate through this, you also get what's called polished, it should be here, polished deep slate. So you can also use that too to then make what we want to make. So if I go, I'll try not to overthink this too much because then I don't want to confuse the audience too much. But there are other ways you can also make your bricks as well. So it's a very cool game. This is another way you make it. So I'll let you decide which preference you prefer to make. The other one is easier, but now you've got your deep slate bricks. Now that you've got your deep slate bricks, guys, what you then want to be doing is, of course, coming into your furnace and placing your deep slate bricks there. Once you do that, voila, you get yourself what we're here for, which is our cracked deep slate bricks. So we'll just wait for that. And there we go. So our cracked deep slate bricks. So I'll try to simplify this a bit more too. Let me just I'll try to really make this simplified for the fans, because it might be a bit more complex if we don't do that. Alright, cool. I just thought maybe something was missing. So basically, what do we do, guys? Of course, is we need to make sure that we start off with making the crafting table. And I've demonstrated that once we make it, we make our furnace. So we place cobblestone all over here. And cobblestone comes from breaking through stone, by the way. And it gives you cobblestone. You place them all around, but not the middle. You get yourself a furnace. Into your furnace, you then want to cook what's called cobble deep slate that I said you should acquire from underground. And then it'll cook it in here. It'll give you something else. So it'll give you what's called deep slate instead of cobble deep slate. Now that you've got your cobble deep slate, you want to immediately place your iron ore up here to then instantly make your to give you your iron ingots here. So then now here you place 3 stone blocks, 1, 2, 3 here, the grey stone, this one here, and then you place one iron ingots to make a stone cutter. Into your stone cutter here, what you're going to be needing to do now is placing your deep slate here, and it'll give you all the variants on your left side of the screen. And when it gives you your variants options on your left side of the screen, you select deep slate bricks, polished deep slate bricks, which is this one here, or deep slate bricks, sorry. And once you do that, immediately you can then start, you can then bring that deep slate bricks back into the furnace and have it cook again, like we did, and it'll give you cracked deep slate bricks. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in this episode of how to make a cracked deep slate bricks. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I post and stream more content like this, but second, because it gives me the strength and motivation I need to keep making more content like this. Have a nice one, everybody, and ciao.